Alderney Tower, Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, parked on the grass. Request aerodrome information and engine start. VFR flight to La Rochelle.
Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, start approved, it's runway 08, QNH 1025, surface wind 0208 knots.
Start approved, runway 08, QNH 1025, Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo. Okay.
You joined John Parker and I on the ground at Alderney in the Channel Islands, where we stopped for lunch and fuel.
Clear prop!
Alderney Tower, Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo. Request VFR clearance and taxi.
Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, hold your position after departure. Your clearance is to the southern zone boundary, VFR not above altitude 2,000 feet, squawk 3622.
Hold position after departure via the southern zone boundary, not above altitude 2,000 feet, VFR squawk 3622, Golf Oscar Romeo.
Golf Oscar Romeo is correct, taxi holding point Bravo.
Taxi holding point Bravo, Golf Oscar Romeo.
We're continuing on now to La Rochelle in the midwest of France. It's 218 nautical miles away and it will take us 2 hours.
So you could go and do a report on a court case in Tunbridge Wells.
Yeah.
I could be out selling vans, or we could fly down to La Rochelle. Do you reckon?
What should we do?
I don't know, it's a bit of a tough, isn't it? Let's go for the third option, shall we?
Golf Oscar Romeo, holding point Bravo, ready for departure.
Golf Oscar Romeo via Bravo, enter backtrack on line up 08.
Fire Bravo, enter backtrack, runway 08, Golf Oscar Romeo. So, we'll pay good regard to runway length remaining and abort if it's looking unlikely that we'll clear it, but it's quite short.
Yeah, you got a little bit of a downhill to start you off, uphill at the end. I think you'll be okay. I think about 100 metres spare.
Temperatures and pressures are
Golf
good.
Oscar Romeo, runway 08, clear for takeoff. Surface wind 01010 knots.
Runway 08, clear for takeoff, Golf Oscar Romeo. Happy?
Happy.
Temperatures and pressures are in the green. SP's coming alive. Currently happy.
Yeah, we're all good.
It's going to go now. Here we go.
Beeps in the air.
Temperatures and pressures are good. We've still got the flaps out. Let's give it a trim. Okay, get those flaps in now.
Golf Oscar Romeo, contact Guernsey approach 128.655.
Guernsey approach 128.655, Golf Oscar Romeo, come on. Guernsey approach, Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, departing Alderney, heading for the southern zone boundary, not above 2,000 feet VFR.
Blue Islands 513, left 115, cleared ILS, runway 09.
Left 115, cleared ILS, runway 09, Blue Island 513.
Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, Guernsey approach, roger. And just what's going to be your track?
Looking for a track direct waypoint Upalo, so that's a southeasterly track, Golf Oscar Romeo.
Oscar Romeo, roger.
Temperatures and pressures are okay. So I'll probably level off at 18. Don't like being down this low, but
got no choice, have we?
no.
Oscar Romeo, is that your track that you're on now? I'm just about to call Jersey.
It's going to make a slight turn. I can go direct to Apollo from here. Golf Oscar Romeo.
Alright, just continue then on your own navigation. I'll call you back shortly.
We're looking for higher if possible. Golf Oscar Romeo. If you don't ask, you don't get.
No, ask her then, and they say no, and we've got nothing to lose, have we?
When we leave the Channel Islands CTR, my plan is to join the French Airways VFR above flight level 65. They're Class E, except where they go through airspace of a higher class.
Golf Oscar Romeo, you can continue to altitude 3,000 feet VFR on track Upalo.
Not above 3,000 feet, VFR to on track Upalo, Golf Oscar Romeo. Good.
That's good.
It's a bit help.
513, contact OCTR 119.955.
Tower 119.955, 21513, play.
There you go.
That's how it's done.
Golf Oscar Romeo, contact Jersey approach 120.305.
120.305. Jersey approach 120.305, Golf Oscar Romeo. Jersey approach, Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, tracking Upalo, not above 3,000 VFR.
Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, Jersey approach. Good afternoon. What level are you requesting?
Good question. Looking for flight level, altitude 7,500 feet, so within your zone, Golf Oscar Romeo.
Golf Oscar Romeo, continue VFR not above flight level 80.
TVFR not above flight level 80, Golf Oscar Romeo. Brilliant. You've just got to ask, mate, haven't you?
Oh,
Just got to ask.
Yeah.
I mean, they say in all their manuals, you know, you've got to go via the VRP and all of that malarkey. Just do what you want and see if they give it to you. Oh, 1025, I'll put QNH on there.
The weather looks perfect right now, but the forecast charts have been showing some weather further down route that I have been watching closely. Last night, I took some expert advice. So it's the day before I head off on my adventure to France and Spain. There's some interesting weather looking at some of the charts. I think I'm going to be okay, and I've made a fairly good judgment about it, but I want to get a second opinion. So I've got a man who knows about weather here. I'm going to give him a call. Simon!
Yay!
It's the Flying Reporter.
Oh, wow.
Hello, how are you?
I'm alright, thank you. Are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Now, you know I'm setting off for France tomorrow.
Yes.
And then Spain the next day. I think I'm going to be okay, but I wanted an expert to help me out. What do you think?
Okay, yeah, I think your assessment is probably okay. It looks alright most of the way. My main concern really is over thunderstorms across southern France and across northern parts of Spain. I think we're going to have to do a little bit of clever routing and planning work, I think, around those.
Oh dear.
The reason is that you've probably seen the setup at the moment where we've got a ridge of high pressure over the UK just now. And we've got a cold front that extends across central and southern parts of Europe into northern parts of Spain, directly through your route.
Yeah.
Thing is, not going to be huge amounts of changes over the next few days. The good news is that front isn't too solid, so I think there are sort of ways that we can get you through that. But life isn't going to be straightforward as you'd like it to be, I don't think.
Now, tomorrow I kind of imagined I could probably get to La Rochelle, if not Nantes.
I think so. If you just bring up the chart for midday tomorrow, which I'm showing you now, you can see here that the area of high pressure is to the west of Ireland. It looks like getting down to La Rochelle is going to be okay because you're always on this northern side of this front. So I think you're going to be okay. But I think just be prepared for it being pretty breezy and just being a little bit bumpy. But apart from that, I don't think you've got any problems. Bases across France, cloud bases look like being about 4,500 to 5,000 feet. And it looks very pleasant, really. As I say, you're on this northern side of the cold front all the time. So actually, tomorrow morning looks pretty good to me.
I don't think I would have had the confidence to do this trip without attending Simon Keeling's Weather School for Pilots. A link to his courses can be found in the video description.
Golf Oscar Romeo, have no further traffic to you. Effectively you have 6 miles until you enter Rennes airspace. Squawk 7000, suggest you free call Rennes approach 126.950.
Squawk 7000 and Rennes approach 126.950, Golf Oscar Romeo.
Right, might speak to them then, shall we?
So we don't request basic service.
Right.
We just request transit, really. They don't give us a basic service over here, do you know that?
Don't they?
No. No such thing as basic service in France. It's a flight information service.
For information, bonjour, this is Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo.
Golf Oscar Romeo running, go ahead.
Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo is a PA28 to POV. Destination is La Rochelle. We wish to route through the round of TMA, flight level 65, route directing Parlo to Lugop. Current position 12 miles northwest of Parlo.
Golf Oscar Romeo, Squawk 7040, QNH 1021, and could you say again your departure airfield, please?
7040.
I didn't get the QNH and he wants our departure aerodrome.
Departure aerodrome at Alderney, and please repeat QNH.
QNH 1021.
1021 QNH, and we are scoring 7040 Golf Oscar Romeo.
Good.
Info de Fox Golf Uniform Alpha, bonjour.
Fox Golf X-Ray Uniform Alpha, bonjour.
Fox Golf Uniform X-Ray Alpha, DR-04 en provenance de Dinard à destination Plan. On a quitté la CTR, on est 47,50 au transpondeur et on veut monter pour...
We're going to change, we're in blinding range of land, so I'm going to change fuel tanks. Pressure's holding.
QNH 1021.
70-43 transpondeur, QNH 1021, Fox Alpha.
So how far have you gone in your TB10?
2K.
The 2K. And then around Britain, anywhere exciting around Britain, have you been?
Blackpool's far north as we've been. I'd like to go to Scotland.
Yeah.
Visibility's closed in a bit, but...
It has, you're right, yeah. Probably still got about 10, 15 miles.
Yeah, I think we've got plenty at the moment.
Here's the start of that front, isn't it?
Yep.
Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, you are approaching La Rochelle airspace. Contact them now on 124.2, squawking 7000.
Contact La Rochelle 124.2, squawking 7000. Good day, Golf Oscar Romeo.
That one?
Yeah. No, that one.
That one.
And easy 14 Bravo, are we happy to do the ILS 27 and circle to land at runway 09?
Do you want to get me tower in there?
Victor for ILS 27, turn left heading 130.
As you can hear on frequency, we're approaching La Rochelle at the same time as an EasyJet Airbus. Unfortunately, most of my camera batteries have now died, but this was an interesting arrival, so please do stick with it, even though I can only show you 2 angles rather than my usual 5.
And taxi stand number 3.
Okay, making a 180 at the end and then vacate to stand 3, run at
That looks the chap.
Yeah. La Rochelle approach, Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo inbound, flight level 75.
Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, bonjour. Go ahead.
Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, 24 miles northwest, flight level 75, 2 on board, inbound, request clearance into your airspace.
Golf Oscar Romeo, squawk 4720, we've got your flight plan, QNH 1018, and report airfield in sight.
Squawk 4720, 1018, report inside, Golf Oscar Romeo. Good. Oh, it's just warmed up a bit.
Yes, it has, yeah, that's... Well, it swung round a bit. Not much.
Felt that suddenly. That warm air.
Got the bay
Look
there.
at this here, look. We've got a bit of embedded stuff here, look.
Yeah, that looks nasty, doesn't it? I think they'll be okay getting in.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Golf Oscar Romeo, top of descent, request descent.
Oscar Romeo, descend at discretion, QNH 1018.
Descend by discretion, QNH 1018.
Easy 14 Bravo Victor, turn right heading 240 to intercept ILS 27, cleared ILS approach runway 27 and report established.
Turn right heading 240 degrees.
I'm going to put QNH in now, just I don't want to make a mistake. I'll put that on 1013. Quite a drop in pressure here.
Yeah.
From 1025 up there, 1018 now.
A lot, yeah.
Golf Oscar Romeo, La Rochelle.
Golf Oscar Romeo.
Oscar Romeo, you are number 2 behind Airbus A320, left hand downwind runway 09 now. Just report aircraft inside.
Number 2 behind the A320 will report in sight. Golf Oscar Romeo.
I don't see him.
No, I don't.
We're on 09, aren't we?
Yeah. He's left hand downwind, so he's this. Oh, I see him.
See him?
Yeah, I believe so. I see an aircraft, looks like. Yeah, I see him. Golf Oscar Romeo, traffic in sight.
Oscar Romeo, Roger, you're number 2. Just expect that he's got the runway to backtrack, so make a long final runway 09.
Long final 09 at Golf Oscar Romeo, Roger.
Yeah, I'm with you, so you're going to have to take a bit of a long final, aren't you? He's just turning base leg now, well below us.
Well, slow down a bit, actually.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to do free. The fuel is on, radios and pumps are on. We need to do a fuel change. Radios tuned and identified. Engine temperatures and pressures are in the green. Carb heat.
Golf Oscar Romeo, reduce minimum approach speed.
Minimum approach speed, Golf Oscar Romeo.
Fox Mike Fox en finale sur Périgny, encore.
Reçu 60 degrés, 12 à 29 sur le terrain, bonne soirée.
Merci de même.
I'll get the flaps out in a minute.
That's down.
Here they come.
Easy 14 Bravo Victor, make a 180 and DN and backtrack.
Okay, 180 and backtrack, easy 14 Bravo Victor. La Rochelle, the Fox Kilo Novembre.
So it's a right hand correction. What's the circuit here? It's to the... Where is the circuit? Left circuit, is it?
Yeah. So if you have to go round,
Be a left hand circuit.
left turn, yeah.
He's just at the threshold now. At the,
Turn, isn't he?
yeah. We're stable.
Stable.
We're a bit high, but I'm not worried about that at the moment.
Easy 14 Bravo Victor, if possible,
Mix is still not fully rigged.
A slight human performance point here. I was so focused on the Airbus that I've not completed my pre-landing checks. John's just reminded me about my mixture, and I didn't hear him.
Nearly there, isn't he? I think we'll be alright.
I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine.
Good on John for not letting that go.
Mixture.
Thank you.
Reçu, merci.
Well done.
La Rochelle pour Kilo Novembre.
Oui, j'écoute.
Oui, l'ATIS fonctionne chez vous?
Non, il est en maintenance pour l'instant.
Ah d'accord, ok, merci.
So your left crosswind.
Easy 14 Bravo Victor, thank you, and taxi to the apron with the marshal. I'll speak to you soon.
Okay, taxi to the apron with master. And speak to you soon, easy 14 Bravo Victor.
Golf Oscar Romeo, runway 09, declare to land, wind 07, 15 knots, maximum 20 knots.
Runway 09, clear to land, Golf Oscar Romeo. RB coming away, we're on slope now. Bit of a gust. It's warm.
Now, no.
It's that warm front, isn't it?
before. Nailed that.
Landing time 08.
Well done. Good landing that.
That was alright.
Bit of a cross, yeah, it's good. Look at that. And it fits.
Hello from La Rochelle. We've made it down. Interesting weather as we approach La Rochelle. Suddenly the heat in the cockpit went up by about 5 or 10 degrees, didn't it?
Yeah.
Suddenly, as we sort of approached that warm front area.
Yeah,
and then it
forecast.
Yeah, and then all the visibility sort of closed in a bit. What do you think of ATC in France?
Easy.
Isn't it a piece
Easy.
of cake?
They just let you go. Off you go. Where would you like to go? Fine.
I know I go on about this, and I don't want to sort of say bad things about the UK air traffic system. We have a very different system there. We have very different airspace. It's more congested, I'd say. I mean, there's barely anything on frequency, was there?
No, very quiet.
So we're thinking of going down to Pamplona tomorrow. We've been looking at the charts. It looks sort of doable. So we'll have another look at that tonight. I'll probably speak to Simon Keeling, my best mate now. And we might have a go at Pamplona. We'll see in the morning, I suspect. Right, that's it for now, folks. Enjoy your evening, and we'll update you again tomorrow. Bye for now.